Alex. It is a great evening, beautiful weather. The Georgia Bulldogs won and the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Yes, you woke up this morning and it had the fall feel in the air with the cool temperatures. It felt like an SEC afternoon. It was an SEC afternoon. Both of our teams won, and Connor's team even won too, even though they're not part of the SEC. Go ahead. We'll let them join the family for the day. You're looking live at Warner Robins from House & Medical Center. Current temperature there is 68 degrees under this partly cloudy evening. Take a look at temperatures across the region. Gordon already getting close to the 50s. 63 right now is the current temperature there. 68 in Thomaston. Take a look at the dew points. They're somewhat close to the temperature, but overall it has a dry feel outside, so it's not a humid summer evening by any stretch of the imagination. So you add it all up and you get the feels like temperatures. 63 is what it feels like in Gordon. The actual air temperature 68, Warner Robins, and 67 in Macon. There's nothing on the radar. This is just some backscatter that we see during the overnight hours, and really not a whole lot across the southeast. You got to go down to the Pensacola, Florida region to find much in the way of showers. There's a high pressure situated over the Appalachian Mountains that's keeping us dry and will continue to keep us dry through the next couple of days. So let's go through future view hour by hour tonight. You can see temperatures falling into the middle 60s tonight for lows. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few 50s sprinkled in there like we've seen the past few mornings. And then notice that clock is moving. Sunday afternoon, we're not looking at anything in the way of rain showers with a easterly wind. Again, that dry air as it comes around the southern side of the Appalachian Mountains. That's going to stick with us through the overnight into Monday, again waking up in the low 60s. Then on Monday, we'll pay attention to the west to see if we get any scattered showers. I think rain chances return to central Georgia by Tuesday. Now, we're keeping an eye on the tropics, specifically this system near the Yucatan Peninsula has a fairly high chance of developing as it moves towards Texas. We'll take a closer look at that in just a second, but we're also watching areas just to the east of the Bahamas. Yeah, we could see some development there over the next 5 days, about a 30% chance. And just when you think we're done, we've got two more. We've got a 50-50 shot with this cluster of storms coming off Africa, and then the area below it, a 40% chance of development over the next 5 days. But let's take a closer look at the system in Texas, because I think it's going to be the first to potentially impact the United States, and this is happening in the next few days. This is Tuesday, 9 a.m. Notice some type of tropical system moving along the Texas coast. Now, the models take it far enough to the west of us here in Macon, but it's not impossible to see some rain from it. Not a whole lot of rain, certainly not as much as they'll see out in Texas, upwards of 8 to 12 inches of rain potentially, but still we could see some rain out of it, as you'll see on the extended future view here in just a minute. But the next name on the list is Nicholas and Odette. We'll be watching for those in the coming days, as I think it's fairly likely that we'll see them. So here's a look at the long range models. You can see some scattered showers returning by Tuesday and Wednesday. Here comes the tropical system out to our west. Watch this now. Notice the piece of energy goes toward our north, but we could get in on some of that tropical rainfall action potentially as we get into the end of the week. So for tonight, we're headed for an overnight low of about 63 degrees. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few 50s sprinkled in there. Another crisp morning across central Georgia as it's nice and cool outside tomorrow. A high temperature of 90. So you might need the jacket in the morning. You certainly won't need it in the afternoon as we see just a few clouds in central Georgia skies. 7-day forecast looks like this. In the 90s for Sunday and Monday. Rain chance returns on Tuesday as high temperatures remain in the upper 80s. Connor, how's it going tonight?
Alex, doing pretty well. I think you are too, considering it's another college football Saturday.